Welcome to Guru Trader video for Monday, March 29th, 2010. Here's the market movers that we're looking at today. On the Canadian Exchange, new symbol T.B.M, Tribute Minerals Inc, 19.5 cents. Over 7 million shares have traded. Also STP, Southern Pacific Resource Corp, $1.15. We've tweeted that one before. AZX, Alexandria Minerals Corp, 20.5 cents. We've tweeted that one several times. On the Toronto Stock Exchange, symbol CMK, Cline Mining Corp, $1.64. We've mentioned them a few times. Also PKL, PC Gold Inc, $1.73. We've been mentioning that a lot lately. On the OTC Bulletin Board, new symbol GBTO, Globotek Holdings, 28 cents. And lastly, on the AMEX AEN, Adeona Pharmaceuticals again, $1.73. Let's take a closer look at these symbols. All right. First stock we're looking at today is TBM, Tribute Minerals on the Canadian Exchange, the Venture Exchange, I should say. Shows 19.5 cents here, but we actually 17.5 cents was the first quote we got on it, and I refreshed over that. Anyway, up 6 cents, 44%. Over 7 million shares have traded, 128 million shares outstanding, $25 million market cap. Now, this is good volume. 52-week high was 18 cents, which did on November the 10th. Pulled back to around a dime. They completed some financings, which I'll show you in a second. Their 52-week low was 2.5 cents. So anyway, it opened at 16.5, touched 23.5 today. Huge volume. Keep an eye on it. Now they announced today McDonald Mines signs expiration agreement with Wabiki First Nation commences drilling in the Ring of Fire James Bay lowlands. That's a hot area, that Ring of Fire. Look for Narant, look for McDonald Mines. There's several other plays that are around there. Tribute's obviously another one. And then look at their past releases for this story. I mean, there's their first tranche, their second tranche, their third tranche. So they've raised their money. There's probably some insider options that have been cut at some point. I noticed some financing at around a dime. So they've signed their agreements. They're ready to drill. And so that's one that's just perked up on the volume actives and the percentage gainers today. It's probably worth keeping a close eye on. Okay, next, STP. We've tweeted STP before, and let me see, March the 3rd, I think, at $1.01. $1.15, up 9 cents today. It's only 8%. 4.4 million shares have traded. There's the 1-year chart. Very nice trend. Came back up and challenging that 52-week high of $1.20, which it did on January the 8th. March 31st of last year was the low, which was 14.5 cents. So keep that in mind. 225 million shares outstanding, $260 million company. This company, I believe, is real production and earnings. Yeah, there's Southern Pacific earned $7 million for the quarter ended December 31st. That was on February 22nd. Southern Pacific acquires remaining 20% interest at McKay and additional oil sands interest for $33 million. So there's substantial resources going on here. Southern Pacific reports significant reserves increase at McKay and commences planning for a new 24,000 barrel per day, I forget what SAGD stands for, facility. Anyway, various news there on that company, and there's probably fairly widely followed. So we're just following up on that one. Another follow-up, AZX, Alexandria Minerals, 20.5 today, up 0.5 cent. Just under 2 million shares traded. Good volume, not too top heavy. There's 91 million shares out. It's only market cap still only 18 million. The 52-week high was 21.5 cents, which did on March 26th. The low was 4 cents June 19th of last year. There's the 1-year chart. So it did pull back and opened today at 22, which was a new high. It touched 23, sitting at around 20 cents right now. So it did pull back. There's a spike, and anyway, this one. We've mentioned AZS several times. I think our first tweet was at 17 cents on March 23rd. It's a close geology play around Agnico Eagle's properties in Val-d'Or, Quebec. Alexandria expands high-grade gold zone at Athabasca, Val-d'Or, Quebec, and Agnico Eagle invested 1.82 million, I think, at around 20 cents. So that's where the stock is right now. So worth looking into to get a better feel for what drilling is going on around there and what their plans are for the immediate future. So okay, on the Toronto Stock Exchange, CMK, Cline Mining Corporation, $1.64, up 20 cents. It's another 13%. Over 6 million shares have traded. This has been very active. We're actually surprised this one hasn't pulled back. We've tweeted Cline a few times. I think our first mention was on March 16th at $1.11. So there's the spike on the stock. Let's look at the 3 month. So it gives you an idea. It really hasn't pulled back. Anyway, their previous 52-week high was $1.49, which it did on March 23rd. So it just keeps making high after high. April the 6th of last year, the low was 22.5 cents. So keep that in mind. $161 million market cap on the company right now. Keeps popping up on the percentage gainers and on the volume active, so we have to keep mentioning it. Now they did have one great haul, I believe. No, this is a different company. Oh yeah, that's right. Cline. There's different financing news. They're okay. This is a coal play, I believe. Yeah, Cline files new Elk coal mine preliminary assessment report. Lots of good information in there about what they have as far as reserves or resources that they're reporting on their various coal-related properties. So we're just following up on that one. This one here, PKL, PC Gold Inc, $1.73 up 15 cents. It's another 9.5%. 4.6 million shares traded. Only 43 million shares outstanding. $75 million market cap. Previous 52-week high was $1.63, which it did last week on March 24th. 52-week low April 16th at 42.5 cents. This is another one that has spiked, but looks like for good reason. March 23rd, they reported record high grade gold intersection cuts, 43 grams over 13 meters, 1.26 ounces over 43 feet in the new number 19 vein, including 138 grams over 4 meters, 4.05 ounces over 13 feet. That looks like a good hole, worth checking into, what other drilling results they have coming, what else they're up to right now. Anyway, that's a follow-up on that one. And PKL, we first tweeted at $1.09 on March 23rd, and that is a new high for the stock. This company's only been around since 2008. Okay, two more. On the OTC bulletin board, GBTO, that's a new symbol. Globotek Holdings, just started looking at it. 28 cents, up 14 cents. It's 100%, so keep that in mind. Almost 3 million shares have traded. Shows only 25 million shares outstanding. Market cap under 7 million. Previous 52-week high was 55 cents. There's the 1-year chart, which it did on December 18th, and the May 14th of last year was the low, which was 1 cent. And so that's basically it looks like a shell that they've revived. I was reading that there's one of the new ticker symbol. The previous ticker symbol was CBBV. Caribbean Villa Catering Corp. So it's now called Globotek, and I think they're doing they have oil, Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources. They're building these plants that it's oil related APG plants. They're given the head with 14 of these plants in 2010, 2011, and this release caught our eye too. Globotek signs multi-year agreement valued at US $100 million during first quarter 2010. They're involved in Russia, these plants that they're going to be putting over in Russia with this British company. So I didn't read all the details, just started looking at it. There's one if you like OTCBB stocks. And lastly, on the AMEX AEN again, Adeona Pharmaceuticals, $1.73 up another 17 cents, another 10%. Volume over 4 million again. Shows only 21 million shares outstanding, $37 million market cap. 52-week high was on January the 8th at $1.83. We've been tweeting it several times. Let's see, this company's been around since 2008, and we first mentioned them on our March 10th video at $1.13, and we tweeted them last Friday at $1.46. They cracked that 52-week high. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower-priced stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader Tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.